Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Joanne Smith and this is In Less Than 30 with Joanne Smith. I am so happy to see you back here. If you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button below. You're going to enjoy today's segment, so let's get it started. Today is International Women's Day. And I just want to thank all the women across the world that show up every day for friends, family, as boss leaders, co-workers, grandmothers, aunts, mothers, you name it. Women definitely run this world. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about was how we as a society can empower women. And believe it or not just women, even though empowered women empower women, but everyone can empower women no matter who you are, where you come from, where you live, what your sexual orientation is, what you believe in, what you don't believe in. Everyone in this world can empower women. All right, and today's show is going to be about just that. We are going to talk about 5 different ways that everyone can empower women. Okay, so does anyone out there remember the 2001 movie with Miss Vivica A. Fox herself called Two Can Play That Game? I loved that movie for so many reasons, but one of the things and takeaways from that movie was the infamous line that confidence is key. I have always taken that with me, and I think that is so true. So the number one tip I can give you to help empower women is to help build her self-esteem and confidence. Now, you may be thinking, okay, I tell my wife, I tell my girlfriend, I tell my sister that she's beautiful every day. I'm not necessarily talking about just the beauty aspects and the outward aspects. Now, don't get me wrong, we love to hear all that. I'm talking about other things like encouraging our friends to speak up in maybe difficult conversations with, I don't know, a boss, with another girlfriend, or even their spouse. Now, I probably could do a whole different series just for empowering women in the workforce. And a couple of my examples are dealing with the workforce, but it's so important to do this. Advocating for our female colleagues in the workforce is just everything. Have you ever spoken up in a meeting where you thought maybe the boss was always cutting off a female coworker of yours? Have you spoken up if you know that with the same experience, the same job title, that you maybe a male was getting paid more than your female counterpart? Speaking up, advocating for us in the workforce is so important, and anybody can do this. It could be another female as well. If you see something that looks a little off, a little strange, advocating for females is just everything, and having that partner. Did you know that in 2016, 78% of the S&P 500 companies' board members were men, while only 21% were women? So, and I know with COVID in the last 2 to 3 years that those positions probably have gone down, and throughout not just the S&P 500, and other working environments as well have been affected. When women and men come together to work together as a positive and powerful team, they are unstoppable. The phrase "each one teach one" is an African proverb that originated in the United States during slavery, when slaves were denied education to read. When someone learned how to read or write, it became their responsibility to teach someone else. The idea is to spread knowledge for the betterment of your community. So in keeping with that, the third way to empower a woman is to mentor a woman. I can't think of a better way to give back to your community, to a single person, as to be a mentor. I personally have been mentored by so many strong women and men throughout my career. Their mentorship has meant the world to me as I went through my career, and also, my personal life, thinking about all the knowledge that they passed on to me. And it certainly also helped me want to give back and each one teach one again, and be a mentor to a lot of young girls and women throughout my career these past 20 some odd years. Fourth, help a new mom. I mean, mom is the center of all families. Everyone loves mom. She is going to need some time when she is a new mom, whether it's her first child or a fourth time. And I, as professional Auntie JoJo here, am all for it. I think that helping new mothers is so central to friendships, to relationships. A lot of new moms, especially brand new moms, I would say first-time moms, don't ask for help because they're ashamed to ask for that help. I think by the second or third, you're more apt to. But definitely what I've learned is, especially being the Auntie JoJo, is that versus asking if someone needs help, tell them what you can do for them. Don't get me wrong, new moms, you guys are the best, but you don't do a great job of asking for help, and that's fine. Maybe it's just because you might feel some type of way about asking for help, but I can assure you that every mom has had help. So what I would like to give is a tip on assisting with asking for that help. So instead of saying, do you need some help with X child, right? Say, you know what, I'm free on Tuesday. Why don't I come by, babysit for a couple hours? You can go out and run some errands if you need to take a bath or whatever you want to do. So offer up that help versus asking if they need help, because one, and not just new moms, but we as humans always shut down that kind of like offer for help because we're just in our brains can just want everyone to perceive that we're fine when sometimes we're not. So that is the best tool I can give you for that. Sometimes a little cocktail never hurt anyone, and as long as she's not breastfeeding, she's good. I have to pump and dump. So let's be sure to take care of our moms that we love, our sisters, our, aunts, our own mothers that actually may have a newborn in the house and you're an adult now. Things, life, throws all sorts of curveballs. So, our friends and all the things. So moms are so special. Everyone knows how much I love my mommy. Oh my goodness, supporting women-run businesses. I know that, there's that hashtag women lead. We really do. We need your support out here. So if you know a woman that's starting a business that has been in business for 5, 10, 15 years longer, maybe is in some type of slump or something, support her, share her content, buy from her. Doesn't always have to be economically. It can be also emotionally helping them out. Giving them feedback is always a great thing. Filling out a customer survey helps with their traffic on their pages. Sharing it out, word of mouth. If you can't, again, financially support, if they ask you to share something on their Facebook page, and invest in women's entrepreneur spirits financially as well as emotionally. Emotionally can be sometimes just cheering them along, sending them, a little meme or something throughout the day to keep them inspired. I know I have a lot of friends that do that, especially now, and it always keeps me lifted up. And, when you do wear something, let's just say of a friend, and you get a compliment and you post it on your social media or theirs, definitely tag them in, let your followers know who you support, why you support them. I love to support Kelly Marie. She's amazing with the Dandy Dahlia. She's got amazing artisan jewelry that I wear so much, and I will link her below as well. Check her out on her Etsy. So all of these ideas, I just listed 5, but you guys, we could talk about this on and on and on, ways to empower women, by setting the right example. Being the example always is the best thing when you're talking about empowerment. But I'm so happy that we were able to talk about this today. As a women's activist, I am a strong believer that women are the foundation of a lot of things in this country, and that we deserve not only equality but equity in the things that we do in everyday life and in our families, and especially on the job. So if you enjoyed my video, please definitely hit that subscribe button below. Share this out. Again, this is me asking as an entrepreneur for you to help this woman out with her business. I want my news channel to grow. Hopefully you found some value today as well. And thank you for tuning in.